Hello students, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss the next topic, that how to assess normality and reliability of your data. This is Dr. Ram Singh. Let's move ahead. This is my SPSS 5 and I'm having the data on entrepreneurship intentions of the students, and there are various variables I have taken: propensity, risk taking, right? Then perceived risk. I have taken various variable over here. Now this is data view. This is my data. So you can feed your own data, whatever the questionnaire we have discussed, how to feed your questionnaire. We have discussed the descriptive statistics in previous lecture. So you can access to those lecture, and please like, share, and subscribe my channel so that you can access about the latest videos, right? So this is my data, right? Now, first of all, I just want to assess the normality of my data. So how it will be conducted? Go to the analyze, under descriptive statistics, move to explore, right? I suppose it is clear that we go to the analyze tab, descriptive statistics, and explore. Click on explore, and here I'm in the variables, right? Scale variable that I have taken, and just select all those variables by the help of shift and down arrow key. You can select these variables, right? Let's see. Okay. Now transfer this variable in this dependent list by clicking on this arrow, right? Then click on this tab plots. Click on normality plot with test, right? And press continue. Right. Now let's see the output of this. Now this is my output. So you can see it is showing the QQ plot of each and every variable and histogram also. But we will focus on this in left side screen. We have to click on this one, that is test of normality, right? So click on this, that is your test of normality, right? Let's click on it. Yes, the result is over here. So you can see the values, the two tests is used over here, that is your case test and Shaprovic test, right? Now, how we access or how we know that our data is normal or not? So just look on this value, significance value, right, in both the test, right? Now, what will be the criteria that we use for that? So it should be, this value should be greater than 0.05. This value should be greater than 0.05. This is the only criteria that we have to look for that, right? Similarly here, this value should be greater than 0.05. It should be greater than 0.05, right? Either this value, or if you talk for case test, yes, this value, the same. Yes, this value should be greater than 0.05. If it is greater than 0.05, it means that your data is normal, right? So I suppose that you can access the normality of your data easily. And of course, yes, as we have discussed in central limit theorem, if you are having a large sample size, you can overrule this issue of normality, right? But yes, it will be more useful that if you assess this normality test for the small sample size, so that you can know that which test will be more suitable. If your data is normal, then we go for parametric test, and if data is not normal, then we go for non-parametric test. Right? So we will discuss all these tests in detail in upcoming lectures. So please subscribe my channel. Now, coming on the next one. I'm coming back to the SPSS window. Yes. Now, how to assess reliability of your data? So how it can be done? Just go to the Analyze tab, and under Analyze tab, go to Scale, and over here, go to this Reliability Analysis. Analyze, Scale, and Reliability Analysis. Click on it. Now transfer all those scale variables or the items in this right hand side box. Let's say I'm checking this items, and this remain it be alpha. Just press OK. Right. So this is reliability. You can see it is displaying the value of the reliability of the scale by the help of this Cronbach alpha. You can see it is 0.894, which shows this scale is reliable. So this value at least should be greater than 0.6, right? So you can assess the reliability. One more thing. This is 0.894. Now you can assess how the reliability can be assessed. The result is here. It is 0.894, right? You can see. So what I said, that this value should be greater than 0.6, right? So this is how we assess our reliability. So I have taken all the items of my scale, and you can also find out the items as per the categorization. Let's see how it can be done. Analyze scale reliability analysis. Now let's say I just want to know the reliability of only these items that is related with the propensity, right? So just transfer this and press OK. So by this way, you can assess the reliability as per the categorized variables. So this is all about that how you can analyze the reliability of your scale of all the items or category wise items, right? I mean category wise means that how you categorize all the items in the various head. So you can many time what happens that you make you measure one phenomena by the help of one scale and the phenomena by the help of another scale. So in that case you can assess the reliability separately for each of these variables or each of the scale that you use in your analysis. So thank you students. Have a great day. See you in the next lecture. Next we will discuss about graphs in SPSS. So please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.